gorgeous humans. This is Karasu, the Dreamer here, and today I'm going to be giving you my quick thoughts on Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm going to say right now, I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected. I tried to watch the anime a couple of years ago, and it freaked me out. The one scene near the beginning did. So I kind of gave up on it, but then decided now that I'm a little bit older and more mature to try the video game. Okay, the story is basically, I'm sorry, I'm losing my thoughts. Basically, anyone in the anime and gaming community pretty much knows the story, but if you don't, I'm going to go ahead and give you a brief synopsis. Basically, 16 teenagers are trapped in this high school, and the only way out is to murder another student and get away with it. And after a murder happens, an investigation and trial occur, and if the killer is found out, only they receive punishment. But if they're not, they get to graduate and everyone else is punished. I have to say, I didn't know how much I would enjoy it when I first started playing it. I'm working on several mystery series that I'm not sure what format it's going to be yet, but I thought it might be good for reference and in terms of gameplay in case I decide to make it a video game. And so mainly, and I'm a huge mystery buff. And so I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I was expecting to. The cases were a lot of fun to solve, weirdly enough. There was a couple of cases that made me cry really hard. The second case in particular. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I definitely think you'll cry. And I have to say, I kind of knew the plot beforehand. I didn't know all the twists. There was one twist I didn't, and one of my one big complaint was that the ending came on all of a sudden. I think that there could have been better build-up than just the last two cases. The visuals were very nice. Sorry, I'm adjusting. I'm sitting on my knees and I have to be comfortable. So, I'm thinking. And so, the gameplay was pretty fun. Hang on, I'm logging back in. So, I'm thinking, my favorite character would have to be Kyoko. I really liked her character development and twist with her character. I kind of ship her with Nagi. And I definitely cried at the ending, too. Now, I'm going to say, for those who are familiar with mystery games that have multiple cases, will know what third case syndrome is. Third case syndrome is basically where the third case is really bad. I definitely noticed this with a couple of Ace Attorney games. And so one thought, so actually the third case was good. And I was surprised. I'm sorry, I keep saying I was surprised a lot. Overall, in terms of content, I think a mature 14 or 15-year-old could handle it. It might be too intense for some young teenagers, though, and I would highly recommend that adults play it. I was surprised at the positive message it had about never giving up hope. I kind of knew the overall plot and theming, but I was surprised at the ending and how it all tied together. Even if I think the ending could have had more build up. I played the English dubbed version, and I have to say, I liked all of the voices except for one. And I'm not going to spoil which voice that is because that would be a spoiler, and it would spoil part of the reason why. But that character was really the only bad performance in the whole game. Overall, I would highly recommend this game for those who can handle a lot of violence. The punishment scenes are skippable, which I did a couple of times. You just press the escape key if you're playing on Steam, and the story will progress. So if you get those are the worst of the violence, but the rest of the actual murders are no worse than your average crime show like NCIS or CSI for anyone who are familiar with those. So overall, I give it a rating of highly recommend. Well, that was an awesome video. If you like this video, be sure to like, leave a nice comment, and subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification bell. And if you'd like to see more into my review process and my life, you can follow me at Karasu the Dreamer _official. And I would like to thank you for watching today. TIFN, that's it for now. Bye! Oh, and also I'll try to review the Danganronpa anime sometime